Hello guys, welcome back to another dating tip episode. So today, before we start, I want to take some time to say thank you for those of you who have been watching and supporting my videos. Whether you just found my videos through YouTube recently or you've been following along for a while, I want to thank you for spending your time with me. When I was reviewing the other day, I realized that today's video is actually my 30th dating video that I made in the past year. And because I saw more interest and feedback when I was making my dating videos, that's why later I started making more. And because of that, this year I started my Facebook dating group. That is a platform and community where I connect people on a deeper level and we can exchange ideas and questions about dating. So feel free to check it out if you want to be part of it. I will include the link under this video. I feel so empowered when I connected with people who are going through the same struggles that I had when I was dating. And I really appreciate everyone who gave me different ideas and perspectives that I have never thought about before. I'm very happy now to have this community to help people figuring out their dating situations and solve their problems. And hopefully I can help more people to find the right partner for themselves. If you want to be part of this community, feel free to leave your comments, your dating questions in the comment area for me to answer. Okay, and let's get started for today's video. If you have been using dating apps for a while, you might encounter some people on the apps that make you feel like, yep, sometimes I just cannot figure out why some people just don't know some basic gestures or some taboo questions that you should not ask your dates. If you're like, so what is it? At this point, you might be one of them. In today's video, I want to share 6 dating etiquette tips that you should know if you want to get more likes or dates on dating apps. Are you interested in that? If yes, all you need to do is just keep on watching. Dating etiquette tip number 1. Don't ask your date if they are chatting or dating other people at an early stage. This is the same dilemma that I had when I was dating. We know it's normal and acceptable for people to chat with multiple people in the beginning just to be more efficient about dating. But you might encounter some people who just cannot wait to ask you if you are also chatting or dating other people in the meantime, which leaves you awkward, not knowing what to say. Do you say yes just to be honest? Or do you prefer to tell a white lie saying no so you don't need to deal with the awkwardness with the person? The answer could be either based on who you are. But I want to take this opportunity to encourage people to not ask this question to your date, especially if you guys just started chatting for less than 1 or 2 months. In my opinion, that is not a proper question to ask at all. I believe that if this person is serious looking for a partner, he or she will be smart enough to focus on one that they want to when they feel ready and when they want to be exclusive with this person. Since everyone has different timeline in the feeling each other out stage, it's better to let your date take his or her time to figure out if this is what they want instead of putting pressure on them and make them feel uncomfortable. As long as this feeling each other out period is not too long to make you feel anxious, you should respect the time that they need before you both are ready to move to the next stage. My second reason that you should not ask this question is that if unfortunately you're dating a player who just doesn't want to be honest with you, in that case, they will not be honest with you no matter what. So why bother asking that question? And my dating etiquette tip number 2, date more than one person only if you can handle it. It's totally normal if you want to chat with more than one person in the beginning just to be efficient, but please do so based on your capability. And don't mix your dates with other people because that is very rude. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this one. Either you are chatting with too many people at the same time or you are going out with too many people in 1 week and then you get confused and you forget about their names and who they are. This is just a waste of time if you overdo it and you make your date feel disrespected when you mix him or her with others. There's no way to reverse it when you make a mistake like that and it's not worth it. If you can handle 3 people at one time, then don't go over 3 no matter what. Make a rule for yourself and then commit to it. And my dating etiquette tip number 3, don't spend your date's text with meaningless questions every day, even if you you want to show some love or get some attention. We know not just girls, but guys can be chatty sometimes too. There's nothing wrong with being chatty, but you should be smart enough to observe your date and see if he or she is happy interacting with you. Some girlfriends of mine complained to me that some of their dates text them every day asking what they ate and what they were doing, and they feel bad giving boring and the same answers because their work and life during the week is just the same every day. If you want to chat with your date every day and you don't want to bore the person, maybe try to come up with some new topics instead of the same greetings every day. Like I mentioned in my previous dating videos, that it's such an art to nail the dating dance. You watch other people's reactions and then you give them the right dose of attention and care that they need. Otherwise, the care and attention that you invest will be a waste or a burden for someone else. If you are a needy person who likes to constantly chat with people, then maybe share different stories, facts, or news with your date so you can have interesting conversations. If you sense any impatience, short, or too many delayed replies, maybe those are the signs that your date is not too excited about chatting with you. And my dating etiquette tip number 4, don't ask sensitive or personal questions at an early stage if you don't feel comfortable answering them either. As we date someone longer, we want to know more things about this person and get to know who they are. Questions like their previous relationships or about their family members or even some topics about money are common sensitive questions when dating. It is important to know these things about your date as you spend more time together, but be compassionate and smart about when and how to ask. Only ask these questions when, number 1, you are okay to share your own stories too. And number 2, when you are confident that your date will feel okay instead of feeling offended when you pop this question to him or her. When you touch sensitive questions like these, show your respect. And maybe you can share your own stories first before you throw this question to them. And then they will feel more engaged and comfortable sharing their stories with you in return. And my dating etiquette tip number 5, gestures about the first date. Here are some tips I want to share before you have a first date with someone. When deciding a spot for your first date, don't pick a location that's closer to you. You can pick a spot in the middle or be a thoughtful person choosing a spot that's closer to your date. Make sure you check your date's diet restrictions before you brainstorm locations. Remember, don't be late on your first date and don't cancel or ask your date out last minute. Those are not nice to do. And my dating etiquette tip number 6, don't be a whiner or share too many negative things about your ex with your date. Have you dated someone who has so many negative things to say about their ex or other dates? It is a good thing when you briefly share your past and your previous relationship with your date so they can know you better and then see if you both have the same expectations about relationships. But you don't want to overdo it by criticizing your ex or your previous relationships too much, which only shows that you're emotional and not forgiving. Let the past be the past so you can move on and start something new with a new person. Nobody wants to receive too much negativity or be around with a whiner, right? Focusing on your ex might send the wrong message to your date that you are somehow still attached to them and are emotionally not ready for someone new. And it doesn't make the other person feel good when they hear too much about the ex. So stay positive and focus on the person that's in front of you and get to know them. Okay, so these are my 6 dating etiquette tips that I hope you know to be more considerate and thoughtful when dating. How many have you encountered so far? Share with me in the comments or let me know if you have any other dating questions for me to answer. If you'd like to join my Facebook dating group, click the link under this video. And again, thank you guys for watching.